again and make it height of 6, border radius of 3, width of 80. Then change the color so we see it. So I'm giving it 4 pixels from the top so that it shows whatever page you are or whatever you're looking at on each page at any point in time. So I'm just going to select this and group it. Then align everything to the center of a page. So I'm going to group this. So I've grouped that and everything all together. So the next thing we're going to do is have the description text itself. Or before we do that, let's just create our buttons. So for our buttons, I'm going to create another rectangle with the height of 45 and left align this. Border radius of 5, then text. I'm going to put by now. So by now, bold, auto. So by now, so I'm going to select everything, auto layout, align to the center. Then I duplicate this one more time. Alright, so I duplicate this the second time. So now I'm going to make both of them width of 170. So I drag this to make it 170. This also 170. So that being done, I select and align them properly. So now this should be add to carts. Good. So now I'm going to have to borrow this icon again, Ctrl+C to copy, and select this one and Ctrl+V to paste in between. Paste it inside the auto layout. So I just drag to the side. So that's it. But this is supposed to be 24. Yes, so that is equal. Then now for the then let me just auto layout this again to keep everything center. So the last thing we actually have to do is our description, which is the text. So I'm going to use dummy text in this part. So I'm going to use a plugin called Lorem Ipsum. So I go to my plugins, Lorem Ipsum, and I do auto generate. Why I'm doing auto generate is because of I've defined my text area already. If I do generate for the 5 sentence, it will only give me 5 sentences, and the 5 sentences might be more than or less than the box. So let us click on auto generate. So it fills up the box to the point where it can take it. So with this now, line height of 22. So I'm just going to get rid of that because of that's a lot. So let's say the paragraph starts from the top there and ends here. Okay. Then there's a space between to have it from there to the other points. So, well, that's two. Let me just remove this. So this serves as, it's just a description of what the book is all about, right? So and we are good to go. 24. So okay, one more thing before we apply everything to the supposed areas. All right, so we are done with all of the imputing and all. So now let us give it. All right, so for the next thing, we're actually going to fill in all our information to wherever they are meant to be. So we're starting with images first, then we impute the text. So I select the box supposed container in which I'm going to fill the image into. I select it, I go to my plugin, and I have a plugin called Unsplash, which gives you high resolution images. But for the sake of this tutorial, I have another plugin that gives me book covers just for this. So I'm going to use Content Reel. Content Reel is an awesome plugin. Shout out to the creator of the plugin. It saves us a lot of time and helps us to get things done faster. So what I'm going to do is just write book cover. All right, so we search for book cover in Content Reel, and the next thing we'll do is it gives us a variety of book cover images. So I can view them and I see images that they have for me. So now I like this hooked, so I'm just going to select it and it fills it into the space. I select the next container and I select this and it fills it into that space. So I'm just going to fill into all the spaces, book covers. All right, so I'm done with that. All right, so remember this description part also has an image. So whatever you click on any book here, it brings the total description, which is this page on the right. So I'm just going to select this and fill in this image also. No, or let me use this. Okay, this looks more better. So we're done with all the images for now. So now the next thing I'm going to do is impute the avatar itself for this profile. So I'm going to run my last plugin, which is Control Alt P. So it runs whatever plugin you use last and gives you that same plugin. So I'm just going to select this colorful lady here, and she's into my design. The next thing we should do is give the names, write the names of the books. So from the name of the book I'm saying it's called Hooked. So that's it. So I'm just going to repeat this for all the books. See you in a short while.